remember saying something like, "I feel too close to the sun." Suddenly, there was a terrible roar all around me, and the sky was full of what looked like jumbo birds, all swooping and screeching and diving around the car. A voice was screaming, "Saint Raphael, what are these elusive creatures?" We had 14 golf clubs, 12 Pro V1X left dash pellets, 76 NLU golf tees, 92 assorted stickers, 5 Wayward drive ball markers. Also 3 fresh FootJoy golf gloves, 2025 Nest member gift, a dirt bag ready for use, and plenty of sunscreen. A whole galaxy of custom handcrafted golf accessories and NLU stickers. Not that we needed all this for the trip, but once you start a golf bender, you never know what you're gonna need. Vegas, baby. Vegas. It's been 8 years since I've been to Vegas. It's a town I both love and loathe. A city I'm always excited to arrive in and just as excited to leave, with fond and fickle memories of the glitz and the glam, but no personal experience with the golf. I wondered if a little age, experience, and maturity would help me uncover a new version of Vegas. One with golf versus gambling as the focus.
Nothing can break. You can't break me down. I got gas in the tank. I got money in the bank.
They say there's something for everyone in Sin City. Does that ring true from a golf standpoint as well?
I got skin in the game. I got a house all day. I got news for you, baby. You're looking at the man.
There we go. Parking brake on. We made it safely. Fired up to be here. Now I got to put the roof on.
Tron has never been to Vegas. Casey, NLU's merch dame, recently moved to Vegas, and despite bringing my golf clubs twice, I've never played golf in Vegas. These seemed like great reasons to make another trip and see what Vegas is like with some local Sherpas and also through the eyes of a first-timer. What's Vegas like off the strip and away from the lights and sights? What will my experience be like when I don't have to split a room with 4 friends? What's the golf like in a town many pros call home? And most importantly, how's the godfather of NLU, the consummate pro, Mr. Fabulous, Tommy Armour III doing these days? All questions we went looking to answer.
The perimeter lights on the sign are standard yellow. It's good to know. Register bookstore places, love seeing those.
Sometimes you have to play hurt in this business, and after a tough delay from his squad at United Airlines, TC showed up late and hurting with a head cold that would lay most men low.
It's good to see you. Good to see you back bouncing around.
Thanks, bud.
Good to see you back
I don't know if
bouncing
I'm
around.
bouncing, but I'm around.
You're
that's
fighting.
for sure.
You're definitely fighting.
My wife gave me a sinus infection when we were in Boston. Thank you, Alex.
I'm famished. Let's go get a f***ing snack, as Rex Ryan would say. No offense to anyone, but the only time I've been more underwhelmed with a, sightseeing thing like that was when I saw the Alamo. The Alamo was tiny, so small.
You gotta remember the Alamo, though.
You do, but it's like, man, I just thought the Alamo was, I thought we were kind of guarding a little bit bigger institution here.
Maybe
That's why
so
it's cool.
important.
Yeah, maybe it was like, no, it doesn't matter how big it is. Gotta get fueled up before we go take on this wind, which I think is gonna be super duper serious today. It might be like comically hard to play golf.
Casey and John Landman may embody what I love most about our little golf community.
I'm Casey Landman. I am the merch dame / nest and community support extraordinaire.
They heeded the call to get involved in the early days of NLU. And through golf, I got to know them both really well.
I'm John Landman. I am Casey Landman's worse half. I am the +1. I am the neighbor's kid, and I'm getting to tag along for a really fun day.
We moved here beginning of March 2024.
And how do you feel so far? Does it feel like home?
I think when we told our friends we were moving to Vegas, they all thought we were crazy.
Yeah.
But we've been coming here on vacation or for I do a guy's trip. Casey's done a girl's trip for years.
I also didn't want to live in suburban New Jersey for the rest of my life. And I also didn't I also, yeah.
I feel like the Elmo gif. What do tourists or noobs like us get wrong about being a Vegas local?
They probably think locals don't come to the Strip at all, which is not 100% true. Like, we come down when friends are in town, we come down for dinners, we come down for shows.
I think a lot of people come here and they just stay in the casino.
My experience.
Yeah, you don't see like there's so much outdoor stuff to do here.
Yeah. What's your
I've never been.
expectation?
Never been to Vegas. No good reason for it either. I don't have anything against Vegas. It's just always been working in the hotel business. I was always fascinated by it, but almost didn't know where to start. You guys moved out here and we're like, hey, let's make it happen.
My experience in Las Vegas has always exclusively been on the Strip, which, to be fair, is like coming to New York City and staying exclusively in Times Square.
What's the story on the Needle?
So that's the Strat. That's been here for as long as I've been coming here.
With a little help from Casey and John, we were able to see a different side of Vegas, a town that attracts unique, artistic, and creative people.
So we're starting to get into Arts District now.
I'd say it's kind of like the cultural epicenter for people who live in Vegas.
Seems like a good place to tag.
And there is like a sense of pride from being a local here. Like, it's even funny, like you go to the Cosmo for a drink and the bartender's like, do you want to try our signature drink? And it's like, oh, we're local. And they're like, immediately, like their shoulders just sink.
Stand down.
Yeah, they're like, cool.
I mean, the Strat is just a monstrosity. I will say, one thing I appreciate about Vegas is they take big ass swings. Like the Strat, that's a big swing. I think they missed, but it's a big swing.
After some sightseeing and a hearty breakfast, we planned to explore the public golf scene in Vegas, a big day that included stops at Paiute and Angel Park.
We're gonna play the Cloud 9 par 3 course lit up at night.
Love it.
So,
You're playing to your audience here.
and they're all like semi-template holes based on famous holes around the world. So,
Kind of a Vegas theme there. I woke up this
Exactly.
morning and looked out my window and I thought I was in Paris.
you know?
What did I miss last night with dinner?
Oh, you missed Carbone.
We went to Carbone. TC's flight didn't make it. We did the next best thing. We brought Carbone to TC.
Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Carbone Northwest.
Thank you.
We have some veal parm as cut off the bone.
Wow. I wish I could smell it.
Is it still good?
Oh, it's delightful.
I'm glad you got to have some Carbone experience, even though it's on an IKEA couch.
Even though I got carboned up
You
last
did
night.
get Carbone.
It's like the real thing in the big city, but bigger and more opulent.
All right, Casey, I'm gonna give you my best Christopher Walken.
Two mice stuck in a bucket of cream.
No, it's very good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
First mouse gives up, drowns.
No shade to United, but you didn't get here in time.
It happens.
Second mouse swims so hard he turns the cream into butter. Gentlemen, I am that second mouse. Frank Abagnale, senior, not junior.
I think we did our best without you.
As you can see behind me, the water's getting very choppy. The wind has picked up as dusk has settled in. Stay with us for more.
I've had bad luck with golf in Vegas. Freak cold spells, dangerous heat indexes, and maybe a hellish hangover have foiled past plans to peg it in Sin City. We could have added high winds to the list, but I would not be deterred. I heard too many good things about a sprawling golf complex northwest of town on the Paiute tribal lands.
Casey, John, thank you for hosting. Wow. Let's just make room for wow first. The highest wind I've ever played in was after our round at Ballybunion on the Cashin course. There was like a hurricane rolling in, and that kind of ramped up quickly. This was by far the windiest round of golf I've ever played. Like, I'm proud of us for finishing.
Yeah.
You know,
Windy or not, this show must go on. Though I can't say with certainty that it was windier than our cameras made it look.
Whoa, that was a good icing.
Ah, get down. That was a tough start there. A lot going on.
Good swing.
I'm not a massive fan of desert golf,
Yeah.
but I thought this was a really good, like, rendition of this type of golf.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was
Yeah.
a very, like, without the wind going at, 30 to 50, I think it's a very fair golf course.
Today was a lot of wind, but it's usually a little windy, not what you witnessed today.
Cash, birdie.
Oh,
All right, that's a winner.
4 for 3.
4 for 3.
Take that all day long.
Good start.
I've never been off the strip when being in Vegas, and this is just like, this is really cool country up here. It's very cool.
Yeah, it feels like you're in another world.
Yeah.
I always laugh. I feel like we're in Star Wars, like we're on Tatooine or something with just all the barren red sand and stuff.
Blow back.
This is as windy as I've seen since we were in Ireland in 2019 at Ballybunion. This is like, it's gusting probably 60, and it's getting stronger. Jeez.
Double
Wow.
start. Animal style.
Wow.
I like number 3 a ton.
Yeah.
A long par 5 with the water, that kind of like heroic shot over the water.
Oh!
Dude, the wind's just knocking it straight down.
It's 175. We're gonna hit the bunty cut driver.
Yes.
I think I honestly feel like I see the shot. Oh my God, be good. Come on, knock it down. I think it cleared, right?
I didn't hit a stock shot like all day. And as someone coming out of the simulator, it's like, I don't know, man. That was not the round of golf I was like looking forward to playing.
Anytime I get like a bogey or better on a hole out here with that, I feel like I've really like conquered something.
There you go, Casey.
All right.
Good hands.
Eagle.
Come on, go in. Heaven and sick. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He hardly hits it.
It's a birdie or a 6? Birdie!
Sweet.
What a birdie.
Nice job.
Thank you.
After about 206 individual sneezes and a concoction of antihistamines that would put a horse to sleep, it was time for TC to get right and explore the recovery economy in Vegas. We were going to need him on day 2.
I can barely open my eyes, man. I'm like,
TC's going into cold storage, he said.
it sucks too, because the game feels really good. I'm hitting it nice. Oh.
Well, things just aren't going as planned. And you don't want to, you got to tweak the plan. You don't bail on the plan. So we're playing the back. We're not striking it well. We're not dialed. So we're going to do what you should do. We're going to play it forward. And we're not going to play stupid. We're going to try to play strategic golf from the red tees and find some rhythm.
I would hope I could shoot under 40.
Oh God. The wind makes me anxious. I gotta admit, it's just like in your head, in your ears. I'm trying everything, man. I'm trying to find something because I'm left-hand dominant, a right lefty. I was talking to a close personal friend, Jordan Spieth, about it. He's a cross-hand guy and right's lefty. And that one's short. God.
God almighty.
Gotta get on my horse to break 40. And we're not gonna play stupid. We're gonna try to play strategic golf from the red tees and find some rhythm.
All right.
Blow.
All right.
Blow.
Come left.
When you execute a good shot in the wind, or with the wind affecting it, it feels so good. It's so satisfying.
That's not mine.
When you mess it up, it's like it feels like you're climbing a mountain without ropes, and it's like, oh my god, he fell so far, he's so dead. Like there's just no hope. You're already in your pocket. Just the free solo ball. I hit a few of those. The Alex Honnold's.
Nice shot.
All right. God, I can't buy a bucket. I just want to make a putt. Oh, God. Man, I'm not even sniffing the hole.
Oh, it's drop kicky.
Those views don't get old.
No.
You weren't lying about the 16th hole. That was
Yeah.
a striking golf hole.
Oh man, long.
Oh, it's coming back.
Come back. Great shot.
Really nice.
Hey!
Hey!
Pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge.
Oh hell yeah.
What? Can he do it? They say it's impossible. They say it can't be done.
Neil, Neil, Neil.
Let's go! Woo!
16 holes.
Yes! That felt so good. 3 good shots. We did
Yes.
it.
Did Pete Dye get the best of me once again? Of course. But I found it to be a very fair desert golf experience, not a phrase I utter often.
I think this is it. This is as hard as it's put all day. Wait until the very end.
3 quality 18-hole golf courses, generous fairways, a robust practice facility, great conditioning, and fantastic scenery. I'm not sure there's much else you can ask for from a public golf complex, and I'm glad it exists for residents of Las Vegas.
I feel like I got robbed a little bit of like seeing this place, but that's okay. It's like a reason to come back. Casey,
Bogey.
very impressed with how you played today. Good stuff.
Thank you,
Come
thank
here.
you. Oh. So we're gonna pack it up here. We're gonna drive about 20 minutes south.
Caravan rolls on.
Play some nighttime golf under the lights at Angel Park, at the Cloud9
We
Par 3.
didn't get enough golf in the wind. We're going back
We're
for
going
more.
back for more.
It's Angel Park, Demon Park right now with this wind. Angel and Demon Park. Shout out to Dan Brown. Well, first off, I got to introduce the man of the hour. We got TA4 in the house. Came for a little warm-up round. He hadn't played in a while.
In the wind.
Tommy Armour IV is one of my best friends.
It's getting hotter and hotter, baby.
By chance, he grew up in Cincinnati with 2 of my best friends from college.
Everyone is f***ing filming. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
He's on what I would call my personal board of directors. He's my guy. It just so happens that his father, Tommy Armour III, is a 40-year veteran of professional golf and one of the most unique people I've ever met.
Basilius, Japanese made, hand rolled by elderly Japanese women because they don't hire men to do it because they push too hard on the shaft as they roll.
The big match tomorrow with T3.
Death match.
Death match.
Families.
It'll be the first time I've ever
Game
played.
of Thrones, the families.
First time I ever played with your dad. And I feel like we've tried to play golf. Yeah, we came to Vegas twice, and both times it was too cold because he hates the cold.
He hates the cold.
So this will be the first time I actually play
He was
with
shocked we were playing tonight.
him. I know. He's like, why would you play in the wind?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
I mean, in all honesty, pretty fair point.
No, truly, he's kind of onto something. Close to the pin. We're not marking balls. It's more about shots here than putts. Oh, God.
All right. All right.
Oh, my God, guys.
All right.
How about that?
Look at that.
Golf shot.
Look at that.
I think Ben was freaked out. Ben was ducking.
All right, first swing in 4 months.
Let's go.
Oh my God, look at the dead soldiers right there.
Absolute carnage out here. That is why I didn't bring my golf bag. Right there. Everybody's laughing now, huh?
Feel like I'm always dreaming all night, no sleep. 'Cause I feel like I'm always dreaming.
That's too much club. I think you hit the
Icarito? Icarito's always too much
Yeah,
club.
I know. I really like the concept here. I think there's a lot of creative stuff you can do with a short course.
Every hole is like a replica
I'm a fan
in
of
the
that.
spirit
No, big
of.
time. I'm just not familiar with
Yeah.
East Sussex National. You know, the most fun shots in golf are the ones from 150 and in. That's the best way to get a kid to learn how to play.
good.
I enjoy hitting golf shots at night. It feels like you're getting kind of a freebie, you know? Got another great read.
Too much hooky.
The ability to like come out here late afternoon, like after work, be able to hit a bunch of balls and then go out and just do
That's
this.
why it's great.
We're truly inverted.
We're inverted. Well, how could you see it?
We're truly inverted out here. A lot of mediocre golf out here.
It's gonna be good.
Guys, welcome to TPC Sawgrass 17.
Get legs.
Go. I don't know.
No, that's
Scoopy.
if it was 17, I'll be really in the water.
There you go.
Oh.
Heads up, Ben!
Oh!
Oh,
It's a stick.
wow.
Heads up, stick.
I got the flag.
Listen, that's a fair heads up call.
That's fair. That was fair. This being Sawgrass, you know, when they're playing the tournament there, they let the caddies hit. Have you ever tried to hit with that thing?
Oh, God.
Oh, that looks really good.
How do you focus this thing?
Hey, great shot.
Wake me up before you leave.
Nice out. Oh, get in.
Bad. Go in.
Get in.
It's always good being with you, brother.
Always good being
Thanks for meeting
in the
us.
trenches with you, brother.
Good warm up for tomorrow. All right, Tommy, what's this? I'm hearing about, what's it called, the Aldoa?
Aldoas?
Your warm up?
You know, I've been kind of doing it for a minute. Just kind of march, you know, just step a little bit, kind of move, you know, this kind of stuff.
The marching band.
The marching band?
Yeah. You know, just kind of get the chassis warmed up. And you go into some basic Aldoa, Egyptian, as my son calls it. And then with some Jimenez, you know, we get some Jimenez in there.
Of course, it inspired. God, I'm all about this. Primo. Give me a full name and your occupation.
Thomas Dixon Armour III was a golfer. Still a golfer, but was a pro golfer. Still a pro golfer.
Where are we?
We're at the Summit in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is just a pretty special place, as you guys saw today.
When I think of Vegas, I think of Tommy Armour III. He grew up learning the game at the old Desert Inn. He's been my Sherpa on previous visits, and he was instrumental in helping NLU get off the ground. T3 and T4 come from good stock. The progeny of Tommy Armour 1.0, the Silver Scott, a 3-time major winner, and the winner of the 1930 US Open at Oakmont Country Club. The Armour name is one of golf's historic brand names, yet TA3 has carved out his own legend. Known as Mr. Fabulous, his reputation as a man about town precedes him. He's a two-time winner on the PGA Tour, with his second win being the 2003 Valero Texas Open, netting him the PGA Tour 4-round scoring record and the nickname Mr. 254, a title you could find on his license plate and one he held for 14 years.
How'd you get drawn to golf?
I just started playing it when I was a kid and on the golf course in Vegas and just loved it, always did.
For me, I've always found him to be the consummate host, an inviting though intimidating man, a fascinating, moody, charismatic, and flawed individual. For me, TA3 stands out as brazenly authentic in a profession that seems to breed and reward boring and routine-oriented people.
Slowly coming back to life. I took an Uber back to the hotel, and then I went straight to the IV place, Revive, I believe it was called. Had like a 90-minute IV, and then I went to 2 bags, and then I went to Momofuku for some ramen, and then took 2 NyQuil and went to bed at 8 p.m. So,
We're gonna play a match today, or play for fun, or what are we gonna do?
A brothers duel?
Family versus family?
A lineage duel here? Come to the summit and take the crown? I don't know.
I'm a 1.5. Neil's right around there too.
Yeah, I'm a 2. We're pretty much the same.
And they give me shit for not having a handicap.
Yeah, Tommy, you call your shot, brother. Yeah. I mean, you play with him more than me.
I guess the important question, what are you?
Yeah.
Me, I'm scratch handicapped.
Yeah, right.
I'm 65 years old. Are you guys gonna beat up on an old man?
I'm the equivalent of 65 years old, physically.
You're gonna beat up on an old man out here?
I mean, then I'd say we just play straight up then.
Yeah.
Right? If he's a 5 or a 6, he's begging for him to be higher than a 5
I mean,
or a 6.
I think straight up's a fair game.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if you guys are,
Why make it complicated?
Why make
if you guys are
Just
big with a 1.5 and
God,
a
we're getting
2.
hustled, TC, and I love it. Watch this guy play golf a lot. Zeros.
Ultimate hustler.
Ultimate. You're talking to the ultimate hustler. No, what do you think? With how things went yesterday, you think we got a chance? $20, $100, you tell me. I mean, we're not, it's more about the competition. Yeah. Meaningless competition is what I care about.
Bragging rights.
Sure.
Bragging rights. Classic.
And Tony, I'm gonna make you say something nice about me if I beat your ass. I'm with you, Tommy.
Join me.
All right.
Okay.
The ultimate driving machine. Great putt.
Ooh. We have the
Take it
dueling
away.
claws today.
Yeah.
Claw versus claw.
How long you been on the claw?
Today. I've been there. I've been cross-handed, regular.
You just got to find a new feel
The
constantly.
claw might not stay all day. Oh, that might not get there.
Good.
Shot.
Oh.
All right, first blood.
1 down early, and I've got 3 balls in the rocks after 2 holes. That's not a good rate.
Anybody that makes aim point look cool, it's him.
What'd you think of the summit? I think that it commands the space that it occupies in the golf landscape. And what I mean by that is, like, I would struggle to pick out this was my favorite hole, because they're all kind of like little
model train sets.
Par threes were cool.
Par threes, no, and they're all striking and like, you know, it's like Shangri-La, right? But I think more what it's about up there is like a place to hang out with your friends, like if you're a member.
One up. And you know what? I know we're not playing for it, but I'm gonna get that compliment from him.
Yeah. I think that might have been the perfect prize because you know he doesn't want to do it.
And there's really nothing on the line, which is also pissing him off.
Yeah.
Like the way it goes down those little canyons and you get those views of, it's pretty cool when you're choosing, you know, TA3s, like, hey, you want to be on the left side of the Encore on this tee shot, or you want to finish this on the Eiffel Tower, or you want to finish this on the Mirage. Woo!
Oh.
Wow.
I was racing by. Thought that was going to be a power lip.
The hole caught it.
Yep. Cash. He's done it before.
Yeah.
He answers. He answers.
The opponents were feeling pretty good after
They were
Neil's
chirping.
putt. They were
Yeah, they
chirping.
felt-
No,
they
not
felt real
chirping.
Yeah, what kind of sort of?
Just,
you
know,
you had a
making
nice,
room
you had
for-
a nice robust walk to the hole. To
I
get
was
that.
making room for wow, you know? I don't see a
You
lot of those
had a
go
nice
in.
robust
Yeah,
walk.
him-
You fist pumped it. And,
I
mean,
did.
you gave it all that
Well, I
shit.
kind of knew you were going to make that one, so
Okay.
The fist
holding my
pump-
ground.
Fist pump on the third hole.
You do the thing where you close the face and let it turn over.
You can do it all different ways. I'm gonna really open it up and dig the leading edge.
Go in.
Flippy row. NLU, lessons with the pros.
Cash.
All right.
Great birdie.
A quick 2 down. We haven't even hit our first comfort station and we're 2 down.
I think it's kind of the Discovery course trademark. I feel like they were the inventors of the comfort station. It's kind of just a candy shop.
Shrimp cocktail, but ceviche style.
You got Neil with the smoothie, the PB&J, and Skittles, sour Skittles.
I love sour Skittles.
That is a savage order.
The richness of the peanut butter and the plethora of the jelly.
Yeah.
What's the right ratio? 2 to 1 or?
Heavy on both.
Now throw it down with some sour Skittles.
Yeah, baby. God, I didn't know the sour Skittles would sour the squad like that.
Oh,
All right, that was a 5.
We got Neil most improved on the putting from yesterday to today.
You bladed it in there.
Yeah. Love
That's
that.
all right.
Smooth. Yep.
all right.
Great shot.
I thought he was gonna be carrying me, but I've had to dig deep a little bit.
Let him in.
Oopsie daisy.
DC.
Count it.
Yes, sir.
Count it. That was a nice
In the
tap.
edge. I guess, you know, Discovery is, you know, I'm not really running with that crowd, but it is a bit aspirational. Like, as somebody that in New York, it's so much friction to play golf. And you go to a place like that and you're like, God, everything's so easy. You know, it's like you roll out and they got different, hey, which type of range ball you want to hit? Like, the locker room, it's like, oh my God, hot tub, cold plunge, the whole deal. It's just easy living.
No pacey.
No, bad line.
First blood
started
struck
right.
by the good guys.
All right, 1 up. It doesn't surprise me that like TA3's, you know, been deeply involved with Discovery for, you know, 20 years. Like, it kind of fits what I was like, hey, you ever get into golf course architecture? He's like, not really. It's like the golf course is more like, can I get together with, you know, some good people and play 18 holes and, you know, BS and compete a little bit? And I think that's like sometimes I probably look for more in golf than just that. And sometimes that's all it needs to be about. It's like, oh man, this is easy on the eyes. This course is really fun, and I got any treats I want, I can pick them up every 6 holes. Like that sounds like a pretty good formula.
Cash.
What?
Big time. Big time, TC.
You got any superstitions, golf-wise?
No yellow, no blue clothing. Always a Mercury head dime, 2 of them in my pocket when I play. They're not superstitions.
Yeah, they're just
Those,
preferences, right?
the yellow and blue would be more superstition than the dimes, and
That's just the program.
that's just the program. Those are Mercury head dimes. And that was given to me by, you can probably figure it out.
Sure. Yeah. The king himself. What are these Mercury? Are those a certain year?
Yeah, they're silver. My mom used to collect them, and so I always used them to mark with.
If he doesn't make this, they're probably going to be TA3 down. Right now they're TA2 down. Yep.
TC.
I thought I'd seen it all from the weather in Vegas, but you can add the ice cream of the future raining from the sky to the list of weather anomalies impacting my golf.
No, it's not gonna get there. A lot of variables on that putt.
I said, watch the ice get on his ball and go halfway.
Coming at us this trip.
It wasn't snow and it wasn't hail. It was Dippin' Dots.
All right, take it away. All right, I better hit it before my my runway gets covered again. No!
Oh!
Too many Dippin'
up.
Dots.
2 up. Decent roll. Just tough with that on the ball. I want to talk about T3 and T4 for a second. I don't think NLU gets off the starting blocks without those two. Like, one thing I really like about TA3, he gave me confidence and credibility with NLU, like in year 0 of us starting to write blog posts. He got us a media pass when the PGA Tour laughed. Like, you can almost hear the laughs through the email of like, hey, we'd like to come to the Heritage and cover, the event as media. Yeah, like, what's your website? Yeah, right. And like TA3 was like, no, I'll get you set up. Having like the validation from a lifelong touring professional to be like, hey man, TA4 is like the most generous guy I know, where it's like, oh, you're doing this golf thing? Like, you should talk to my dad. We should go see my dad, And like, he's never like, who are you? It's a little bit like, what are you up to? All right, come along. And it seems like he did a lot of that on tour, and just like, the reason he's like Mr. Fabulous is because it's always like, there's an open seat at my table, standing reservation at Dan Tana's or whatever. Like, let's get some people together. Like, it's never like, I'm better than you. It's like, I'm really cool, but it's always like an inclusive cool, if that makes sense.
It does. Get away with it.
Scummy.
Wow, that is so scummy.
My body just
you can't be
my
proud of
body's
that.
still in that comfort station.
You
over
can't
there.
be proud of that.
Dirtbag.
I hate that swing.
Self-loathing.
I hate it more than you hate
Fear
it.
and loathing in Las Vegas.
You don't hate that.
No, I
He's
hate it.
pleased. He's smiling.
I'm a process guy. I'm not a results guy.
That looks good.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, we got life.
Life.
Them.
Oh.
That's it.
Thank you. Well done.
Vegas and TA3 like go together. And he's always quick to be like, doesn't matter if it's Tuesday night, Friday night, Saturday night, like he wants to host. And I think there's just a really genuine quality to him in that regard that I appreciate.
He's a gentleman.
He is, truly.
All right, the nice thing I'll say about Neil, he's always a glass half full guy. You know, he's Mr. Positivity. Even after he's torturing us out here, beating us 3 down, he wants the best out of his friends. He's trying to push us to be better. We like that. All right, I've been in Vegas for over 48 hours. This is my first time on the Strip. I want to go see it. Let's rock.
Back there.
It's my, oh, you okay?
Worth noting in Vegas, there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you get the whole spectrum.
Back that they pay not 1, not 2, but 3 different governments.
But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of what I expected it to be.
Something for everybody, but 2 nights, 3 nights is plenty for me.
Las Vegas. It's a town built on experiences. A place that's meant to wow you, or shock you, or pamper you. I leave here feeling like Las Vegas is worthy of a golf trip, not just a boys' trip. The golf can be unique. It has a wow factor, and of course, it can be luxurious if you have the means or connections. You may have to battle a hangover, or brave some elements, or adjust your plan a few times. But if you ask me, you should play golf on your next visit.
Really? Is that it?
That's it. It's
That
almost
was
worth waiting for another one.
You guys didn't like that? I thought that was great.
It was good.
That was class. That was all class.
Here's what I recommend. We're here at the market, Pebble Beach. We got the bacon, egg, cheese on an English muffin, but they forgot 2 ingredients, 2 key ingredients. We need some peanut butter. Let's smear a little bit of that on there. Smear a little bit more. And you know what? If you're really bold, you smear even some more. And 1 more for good measure. But that's not it. We need honey. I prefer syrup, but they didn't have syrup here. So you know what? Honey's just as good. Put that on there, and you essentially got what McDonald's found out a long time ago. Something very delicious, scrumptious for the round.